this my third video talking about James Charles? Yes. Do I care? No, I don't care. So we all know James Charles. I'm sure some of us love him. Over these past few weeks, he's been absolutely raked over the coals. I mean, rightfully so, for just a fucking shocking video. We know when Gideon reacts to it, that it's a serious matter. Remember, guys, it's not a reaction video if you're taking it from a different angle. That's the Gideon mindset.
But I actually want to take this another route.
I feel like a lot of people haven't really watched or seen the deleted apology video. So I thought we could just like sit down, have a little bit of a watch of the video, because it is something special.
Stop it.
Any opportunity I get to just drape James Charles over the coals, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. It's like someone walking up to you and offering you $1 trillion and with absolutely no catch, and you're just like, I also feel like the more eyes that are on this apology video, the better. It just shows that we collectively as a community need to cancel James Charles. Like, we need him gone off the website, dude. He is a shit stain among the shit stains. Like, they've got some skeletons in their closet, but James Charles has a whole fucking graveyard. He just needs going. Okay, he just needs to be gone. So without any further ado, here is the James Charles apology video.
I ended up deleting the video that I posted yesterday talking about people who send me GoFundMe links that have never followed, supported, DM me before, just begging for money. And most people were like enjoying the video, saying it was a valid point.
Unfortunately, James Charles has a lot of cultish fans that will defend him until the end of time. He could end the entirety of the human race, and there'd be just one James Charles fan and James Charles left on Earth. And the James Charles fan would still be like, "Thank you, James. Thank you for freeing me from everything." James has a very similar audience to Cody Ko, where it's very cultish, very Triple K like. You know what I mean?
But it definitely started causing some discourse in the comments, and a lot of people were just saying it was out of touch and insensitive.
Really? Well, that's a revelation to me, James. I didn't get that feeling at all. I didn't get that feeling from the video. You know, when I watched you lambast a poor woman for just struggling in life, you know, I didn't really get the feeling that it was out of touch. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, we sometimes we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. We all say stupid things. Maybe this was just a big oopsie from James.
Just a big oopsie.
And they're right. It was definitely a harsh choice of words. Maybe not my best video, and I deleted it. But of course, the internet is forever. And now a lot of content creators are using like the 5-second clip in the very beginning where I'm like, "You're a lazy piece of shit. Get a new job."
Because that makes you look fucking awful. That makes you look genuinely, actually awful. Here's a dare for you, James. Okay, walk up to a homeless man in the street and go, "You're a lazy piece of shit. Get a new job." Otherwise, don't say these things on the internet.
To upload their cute little think pieces being like, "Influencers are all so out of touch. This is so disgusting. You don't know how hard it is in the job market these days." Oh my God, give me a fucking break.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why they didn't say that, James. That's really weird. You know, when I watch you speak down to another human being like you're any fucking better, I wonder why they call you out of touch. That's really weird.
I am out of touch, first and foremost, okay? I am never going to be one of those influencers that gets online and pretends to be poor so I can come across as relatable to my audience. I think it's tacky, I think it's annoying, and I also think it's quite insulting to the audience watching.
This is James's true colors, okay? That apology video that he made after this one is fake. He's complete. This is his true colors. This is what he truly thinks. Okay, don't make the mistake. He isn't some kind-hearted soul. This is what he truly thinks.
Like, influencers are all so out of touch. This is so disgusting. You don't know how hard it is in the job market these days.
This is what he truly thinks of the people in his audience working a normal job.
I think it's tacky. I don't really like being humble.
As if you guys are going to be fooled into thinking that. You've been watching me for 10 years now. It's no secret that I have been able to find success doing what I've done. It didn't start that way, though. I started from literally nothing and had a dream for myself and was determined to literally do anything to make it happen.
You've achieved all your dreams, and now what? Everyone is below you and a piece of shit? I don't know, James. I don't know if that'll track in court. I don't know. Maybe when you're put on trial for texting minors, maybe you can bring that up in your defense.
And luckily, I've been blessed to be able to do that and now call this my full-time job. The reason I made that video yesterday, though, was a lot of people these days do not have the make it work mentality.
Make it work mentality.
The make it work mentality.
What does that mean, James? What does that mean? People aren't allowed to struggle? No struggle. Can't struggle in life, okay? James Charles says no struggle, therefore you cannot struggle in life. No struggles here.
They have no desire to actually put in the effort to try to fix a problem and get themselves out of a situation. They immediately result in asking for help. And don't get me wrong, I don't think there's anything wrong with asking for help.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. You do. Don't. The backtracking is hurting my brain. Say it with me. Hypocritical, that's right.
In my personal opinion, though, it should be a last resort.
What if that was her last resort? You don't know. She could have gone through many different avenues of trying to make it work. Why are you making that assumption?
If you disagree, that's totally fine. That's your personal opinion. I'm not going to apologize for having mine.
I'm not going to apologize for having mine, and then he apologized for having his.
Yesterday morning, I posted a video on this account talking about how a woman had lost her job.
If you're going to be a piece of shit, if you're going to be a wanker, okay, at least stand on those morals, James. Don't start backtracking the microsecond anyone has anything to say. I think you're a piece of shit. That's kind of rude, man. That's honestly, that makes you look kind of rude. I'm not going to lie to you. Whoa. Well, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it.
There's a lot of people responding back to the video being like, oh my gosh, he has no idea how hard the job market is. I've been applying for new jobs for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years now, and I've literally heard back nothing from any of the jobs. I'm sorry that is happening to people. I know that the job market fucking sucks. I've heard so many horror stories I can't even imagine.
He's heard horror stories, guys. He knows everything about it. He's heard horror stories. Therefore, he knows. He knows. This man knows. As we all know, when you hear the stories, you basically have already lived the experience. When you hear old grandpa talk about his stories in World War II,
The shells were dropping, and my leg was shit off by a German soldier.
you just need to hear the stories. That's a common fact.
What that's like, those are the people, in my opinion, that are totally valid in asking for help. The person that I made the video about yesterday lost their job last week at Spirit Airlines, along with 17,000 other people. And granted, I don't know this person. Maybe making a GoFundMe link was really their last resort. I just personally do not believe that to be the case.
Ah, I see. You personally don't believe it to be the case. Why am I even making this video? Why am I... He personally does not believe that to be the case. Case closed, motherfuckers. Case closed. Wipe your hands with this one, guys. Because Detective Jameson Charles doesn't believe that to be the case. Therefore, that must not be the case.
Because I know for a fact that they sent this same exact DM to hundreds of different influencers and celebrities.
Did you know, James, that a lot of people live what's called paycheck to paycheck? Like I said in my last video, the bills don't stop, okay? And that person is going to have to find money for their electricity bills and heating bills and car insurance and all this stuff at the end of the month, no matter if they're employed or not. By the time it's time to pay those bills, they could still be in the middle of finding a job. Does that not occur to you?
This person did not follow me. They have never DM'd me previously. They have never supported me on any social platforms. They have never purchased from Painted. This person was literally just spam copying and pasting this DM to every person that they assumed had money to offer them. And I'm sorry, just because somebody has money does not mean that you're entitled to.
Why is he so offended at her asking? That seems like something you'd need to address in therapy, James. You have shiploads of money. You could buy that woman's entire family, kill them in front of her, and then wipe your hands with it and go back to applying foundation. Why are you so offended at her for asking for $1,600?
I'm sorry if that comes across as insensitive or privileged or mean, but welcome to the real world.
Yeah, welcome to the real world, guys. Millionaires know what the real world is like. Millionaires have had an incredibly easy life since the age of 16. They know what struggle is like.
That was something.
I am become meme. Yeah, pretty much.
It's fucking hard out there. Nobody owes anybody anything. The universe will constantly remind you of that. And a little bit of effort goes a really, really long way sometimes.
You wouldn't think James Charles is 26. You would have thought he's like 58.
You done, kids? You done, kids ain't applying for no job. We're putting in the boat.
I stand behind what I said 10 toes down. Instead of spending an hour copying and pasting the same DM to 100 different celebrities or influencers, you could have spent the same amount of time copying and pasting a job application to hundreds of different companies.
Roasted, James. Good job. God, he's so fucking old. He's so fucking old. I'm sure the woman who's falling on desperate times and who swallowed her pride and asked all these influencers for a little bit of help, I'm sure that she's looking at this video feeling great about herself.
Or, hear me out, put in a little bit of effort. If you want to send the DMs, at least spend 20 seconds before you hit send, customizing it to the person that you're asking for money from, right? Hi, sister. James, I've been watching your YouTube videos since I was a teenager. You really taught me how to do makeup and have positively impacted my life every single Friday. Hey, I'm in this shitty situation. Do you think that you could help? Probably would have gone a lot further than a generic message.
No, it wouldn't. No, oh my God, no, it wouldn't. She isn't applying for a job. Okay, if she would have sent that personalized DM to you, you would have treated it the same fucking way because it's asking for the same thing. He doesn't realize it, does he? He doesn't realize how snobby this makes him look.
Or, instead of copy and pasting the same job application to hundreds of different companies, send in 10 job applications to companies that you really care about and you think you could fit in with.
Yes. Job application advice from someone who's been doing YouTube since they were 16. Thank you, James. I'm gonna not take that advice. But I appreciate.
And then customize your application and your cover letter, letting these recruiters or hiring people know that you're the best candidate for this job.
The jokes write themselves. James, when was the last time you wrote a cover letter? I want to know. Unironically, I want to know. Or even just applied for a job.
And why they should want you on their team. I know putting in the extra work and effort probably feels useless when you know that you're in a sea of DMs or job applicants, but trust and believe, as somebody who's now on the other side of things, the little bit of extra effort does go a very long way.
No idea.
And
He's got no idea. He's got no idea, does he? He's got no clue. He's got no
Just
clue.
Just a word of advice. You can
He's
take it,
got
you
no
can leave it,
fucking
it's all
clue.
good.
Take the money away from this man. Take all. I've actually secretly made an algorithm where every subscriber I get, James Charles loses $5,000. So do that, please.